Hello students. So today we will discuss about irrational numbers. Okay. Our new topic. I think everyone have solved the exercise 1B of page number 8. Okay. 2-3 students have sent me the answers, and their answers are correct. So send all the answers and everyone. Okay. So today we will learn about our irrational numbers. Irrational numbers. Okay. So we have stated or we have learned about the fractions and rational number. The rational number are those which can be represented in p by q form, and their decimal representation was either repeating, non-terminating, repeating, or terminating decimal expansion. But in case of irrational number which cannot be represented in p by q form and their decimal expansion are non-terminating and non-repeating, the remainder will not be 0 and they will and no digits will repeat. Okay, either it may be 1 digit, 2 digit, or 3 digit. So if we see the definition, a number which expressed in decimal form as a non-terminating and non-repeating. Non-terminating, that is remainder will not 0, and non-repeating decimal. These are called irrational number. Okay. So if you see an example, everyone can create it. Okay. So our first example is every non-terminating and non-repeating. So if you see example, you can say, suppose the first example is something like that: 0.10, 100, 1000, 10,000, 1 lakh, and in this way. So you can see that no digit is repeating. Any particular digit is not repeating. Either you cannot say that 10 is repeating. If 10 is repeating, then it must be in the form of 10, 10, 10, 10, like this. But 10 is also not repeating. You cannot say that 1 is repeating. Why 1 is not repeating? If 1 is repeating, then its form will be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, like this. Okay. You cannot say 100 is repeating. Why? If 100 is repeating, then it must be in the form of 100, 100, then again 100, like this. But you cannot say that any digit is repeating. Okay. So this type of example are known as non-terminating, non-repeating, and these are irrational number. We can say, see another example, that is you can create it: 10, 110, 1110, then 410, like this. You can create 0.21, 211, 211, 2 4 ones, like this. Okay. So your homework will be give at least 5 irrational numbers. So make on your own. Okay. At least 5 irrational number. You can give more than 5 also. Fine. Okay. So next example is our second one, is the square root of any non-perfect square. Okay. The square root of every non-perfect is irrational. Non-perfect square. Okay. Non-perfect square is irrational. That is square root of every non-perfect square. So non-perfect square are, you can say that non-perfect square. These are those number like our 2, 3, you cannot find any number. If you multiply it twice, you will get 2. Okay, 4 is perfect square. Why 4 is perfect square? If you multiply 2 into 2, it is 4. Our 4, then 16 is perfect, or 9 is perfect square. Why 9 is perfect square? Because 9 can be written as 3 into 3. 16 is perfect because it can be written as 4 into 4. But you cannot write 2. You cannot find any number a. If you multiply it twice, you will get 2. So that type of number are called non-perfect square. So non-perfect square, these are your 2, then 3, then we can say 5, 7, 8, 11, this type of numbers. 11, then 10 also. It may be 10 also. Okay, so this type of numbers are non-perfect square number. So if we take the square root, okay, so root 2 will be irrational. If we take the square root of this non-perfect square, they will be irrational. Root 3 will be irrational, root 5 will be irrational, then root 7 will be also irrational, root 8. Okay, now root 8, how we can write root 8? 2 4 the 8, 2 to the 4, 2 1 the 2. So 1 2 is pair, so it is in pair, so it can be written as 2 root 2. Again, root 2 is irrational, and if we multiply any rational number to a irrational number, the result is again irrational number. Okay, so this type of are roots or numbers are known as irrational number. And again, the third example will be the cube root of non-perfect r. If you take the cube root of this non-perfect square numbers, then they will be also irrational number. The cube root of non-perfect cube are irrational. Okay, so we can take the cube root of 2. How to write the cube root? Just put here 3. Cube root of 2, cube root of 3, cube root of 5. This will be all our irrational numbers. Irrational number. Okay, so in the next video, and you have to remember that pi is a number which is irrational. Okay, while pi can be written as 22/7. Okay, it can be written as in the form of p by q, but pi is treated as irrational. You have to remember this exception, pi. Okay, so in the next video we will learn how to represent certain irrational numbers on a real line. Okay, how to represent. So for that we need one geometry box. So in the next video we will do this, and after that how to prove that we know that root 2 is irrational, but how to prove it is a irrational number. So we will do that in our next video. Okay, thank you.